In the transfer news, a lot has happened in the last 1 week. We have seen Rodrygo's agents coming to the UK to talk to Liverpool and Arsenal to see if, these two clubs can do something or can offer their clients something special so that they can leave Real Madrid. On the other hand, we have also heard that is from Julian Alvarez camp that the players not actually impressed with what is happening at Atletico Madrid and he might leave if a good team can go for him. And I think that is Julian Alvarez and Rodrigo's agents. They are very keen with what is happening to Alexander Isak. Although personally, yes, I believe that leaving that is Alexander Isak after all he has done to us as Liverpool fans, going on a strike against Newcastle. I don't think it will be a good idea. I think we need to show more effort. At least try and offer a little bit more. That is around 130 million euros. And if, I mean, pounds. And if Newcastle will still turn that down, I think now from there maybe we can probably walk away because even Alexander Isak, personally, I believe that I will understand that we have really tried and it was just not in our hands because right now, whether we like it or not, yes, Alexander Isak has gone on strike, he has done this and that, but we must agree that all the power remains to Newcastle because yes, we know Alexander Isak can refuse to play and things like that, but the player is still a Newcastle player, so Newcastle still has to decide. So I believe that if you can offer 130 million pounds and then Newcastle turns that down, I think everyone can understand that we tried, and from there, I believe you can go for these two. And among these two, who do you think could be the perfect signing for Liverpool? Because all these players, they're very good. Because, for example, look at Julian Alvarez. That guy has proven himself that he's actually a very, very good striker, both for Argentina, for Manchester City, and even Atletico Madrid. He has proven that he's a very, very good striker. Although personally, like you always know from me, I usually, prefer a striker that also has a little bit of height, so that maybe in the moment that some crosses are brought into the box, you can score from the header. But that boy, regardless of even having that height advantage, is still a very, very big threat in front of goal. And I believe it can actually be a good, a good alternative because, again, he can also play as a winger if we want to. On the other hand, Rodrygo is also a good player because Rodrygo can also play as a left winger and also as a right winger. And we all know Mo Salah will be going for AFCON very soon. So having a player like Rodrygo is also a plus because when Mo Salah leaves for the AFCON, Rodrygo can easily play there. But like I've said, I believe that we should try our best for this Alexander Isak because he has sacrificed a lot for us. And if maybe we do everything that we can and still cannot afford Alexander Isak, that is when I believe that we can go for these two. And if you ask me, I could prefer Rodrygo over Julian Alvarez because Rodrygo, he can help us on the wings, both that wing for Mo Salah and this other wing, for that is Cody Gakpo, and I believe he can also do something in that striker position to help that is Kitike as we probably maybe push forward and see if Newcastle can give us Alexander Isak in the near future. So what is your thought about this transfer news that has just happened in the previous 1 week?